we'll start in extended child's pose. And get any wiggles out as you land. Take a couple of full breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and with your open mouth exhales, sink into the floor. Rock your head side to side, massage the space between your eyebrows. And feel how you can land in the space with each exhale breath. Surrender to the moment. And take one more like that. One more exhale to sink in. And seal your lips. Breathe in and out through your nose. Add a bit of press into your hands. So spread your fingers wide, press down through your thumbs, your pointer fingers. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. As you do that, shoulder blades onto your back, feel the extension through your neck. Now press up to tabletop, hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Pause with your knees still on the floor, toes curled under. Put some pressure into the ball mounds of your feet. Press your hands into the floor. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Pull your belly in. Now from core strength, hover your knees. Breathe. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Extend the top of your head forward. Create a pull with your feet. So it's like you'll drag your feet forward. Feel your front line engage. One more breath in. Exhale, down dog. Hips lift, bend your knees. Shake your head. And then get still in down dog. Feel it. Spread your fingers. Bend your knees, set them out. Lift your hips up and back. Send your shoulder blades up and back. Look forward, step behind your hands. Ragdoll. Feet at least hip width. Grab for opposite elbows. Or you can interlace your hands at the base of your head. Couple breaths here. Feel the weight of your head, the weight of your arms. Give yourself a chance to surrender down. If it feels right, take a couple open mouth exhales as you hold here. And keeping that heaviness in your head, heaviness in your torso, hands to the floor, step your feet together. Uncurl, rise to stand. Arms heavy, head heavy. Head comes up very last. And at the top, roll out your shoulders, roll out your head. Bring your hands together at heart center, Samastitihi. Close your eyes or set a soft gaze. And create an intention for your practice. You can choose it, can be someone or something. Option 2, set your intention to surrender. Kind of an interesting one with a Sculpt class. There's going to be a lot of effort. And part of surrender is surrender to the experience, to what's coming up, to the sensation, to the intensity, to the ease of it. Let's send out intention, one breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale, extended mountain, lift your arms. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, extend your chest forward. Exhale, high plank and hold it. Feel strong through your hands. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Reach your heels back and then create a pull with your feet. So it's like you'll drag your feet forward. Shift your tippy toes, bend your elbows lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet down. Exhale, down dog. Hips lift. Take it flowing. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank pose. Hold it. Strong through your hands, reach through your heels, broaden your chest forward. I'll separate your hands at least as wide as your mat, could go wider. Push-ups, simple. Go down, push up, down, up. Stay on your toes or lower your knees. Use an open mouth exhale to push away from the floor. Keep going. Notice your head. So generally you want to kind of gaze forward past the top edge of your mat so your head is in line with the rest of your spine. If you're looking down at your hands or down at your knees or your feet, you're probably dropping your head. So gaze will be a little bit forward. Create that same pull with your feet or with your knees like you do in down dog. So it's like you'll drag your knees or your feet forward. And as you do that, feel your front line turn on. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower all the way to the floor. Bring your hands under your elbows alongside your rib cage. Send your shoulders back, squeeze your elbows in, press the tops of your feet into the floor, lift as if you're being pulled from the center of your upper back. Cobra pose, breathe in. Exhale, forehead to the floor, forearms on the ground, elbows underneath your shoulders, curl your toes under, lift up to forearm plank and hold. Forearm plank, hold. Reach your heels back, broaden your chest forward. Serratus Push-Ups. As you breathe in, touch your hips down, broaden your chest forward, keep your toes curled under. Exhale, lift your hips so you lift back up to forearm plank. Inhale, hips touch down, heart forward. Exhale, hips lift. 2 more. Inhale, hips touch down, heart forward. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, hips down, heart forward. Exhale, hips lift. High plank. Push-ups, hands at least as wide as your mat, at least as wide as your shoulders. Simple move. You go down, push up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep going. Open mouth exhale. Gaze is somewhat forward. Create that pull with your feet or with your knees. Feel your front line turn on. Allow the sensation to build. Allow the intensity to grow in your arms, in your chest. Surrender to what the moment of it brings. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Curl your toes under. Set up your hands underneath your shoulders. Forearm plank, lower. Hold. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck gets long. Serratus push-ups. Inhale, hips touch down, heart forward. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hips touch down, heart forward. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, hips down, heart forward. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, heart forward, hips down. Exhale, lift. High plank. Press up. Down dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center and hold it. Hold in chair. Spread your toes, press your palms together, broaden your chest forward. Hover your left foot off the floor. Steady your gaze. Spread your left toes. Feel the hinge at your right hip. Send your left leg back. Crescent lunge, arms lift. Breathe in. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch to your right side. Exhale, hands to the floor, back knee. So that's the left knee. Squeeze it to your chest. Hold it. Bend into your right leg. Pull your belly in. Tuck your chin to your chest. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Step your left foot down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands, heart center. Hover your right foot off the floor. Hold. Feel the hinge at your left hip. Shoulders draw back so your chest is broad. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Open warrior two. Feel the extension out through your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee, so that's the back leg, squeezes to chest, hold, chin to chest, spread your shoulder blades apart, step right foot down, flow it, inhale, chair, exhale, hands, heart, left foot hovers, inhale, crescent lunge, exhale, open warrior two, inhale, reverse warrior, exhale, hands to the floor, left knee, so that's the back knee, squeezes to chest, step it down, inhale, chair. Exhale, hands, heart, right foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee, squeeze it to chest, step it down. Inhale, inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, arms down, shake out your legs. So next we got squats. We're gonna do this one, no weights. Step side facing on your mat. So top of your mat, side facing, feet hip width distance, hands at your hips or hands at heart center. Simple move. So you go down, lift up, down, up. Bring your breath into it. Open mouth, exhale as you rise. And it's either hands at heart center or hands at your hips. Hands at your hips can be helpful to encourage that hinge at your hips. So as you get low, hips go back to keep your torso long. Open mouth, exhale as you rise. And feel into or look at your toes and knees point forward throughout the whole range of motion. Last 4, 3, 2, get low, hold low, 1, hold it low. Shoulders draw back, chest broad, hands come to heart center. So we're gonna add side stepping, side to side on the mat. So you go down, lift up, right foot steps in, left foot wide, go down, lift, right foot in, left foot out, down, up, right foot in, and now other direction, right foot out, down, up, left foot in, right foot out, down, up, left foot in, out, down, up, 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 in, out, listen, down, up, stand on your left leg, right leg lifts up, right leg in the air, stand on your left leg, point your right toes, press through your right foot, bend into your left leg, so feel the hinge at your left hip, right foot, right leg hovers up, pulse it up, hands at heart center, feel your chest broad, steady gaze, keep breathing, last 4, 3, 2, press to your right foot, 1, right foot down, it's up, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, in, out, down, up, out, down, up, left leg out, that one got a little off. Okay, left leg out, stand on your right leg, bend into your right knee, hinge at your right hip, press through your left foot, hands come to heart center, left foot, pulses up, pulse, 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 pulse. Hands pressed together, broad chest. Keep breathing. Steady breath. Feel the hinge at your right hip. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, left foot down, top of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, chair pose, hands to heart. Feet, maybe hip width distance. Get a hold of your weights. Triceps in chair. So bend your elbows at your sides. You bend, extend your arms back. Simple move. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale. So as you do this, you create the depth in your legs. Focus in on the extension of your weights past your body. So if you're bending your elbows a lot and bringing like your weight or your thumb to your shoulder, you probably are doing a little bit more than is necessary in the bend action. You want to focus on the extension. That's where the triceps fire. Last 4, light grip on the weights. 3, 2, hold the weights back. 1, hold the weights back. You're going to pulse your hands up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Pull your belly in, draw your shoulders back so your chest is still broad. Feel your spine neutral. Breathe. Surrender to the intensity of it, the sensation of it. Feel it. Go into it rather than turning away from it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your weights to chest. Hinge forward, leave the weights down. Football runners. Wide feet, fast feet. Add the arms out and in. Option, move the length of your mat. So you're staying low in the legs, feet move fast. Broad chest, steady gaze, keep breathing. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. 1, top of your mat, feet about hip width or maybe narrower, get your weights, triceps, second set. Bend, extend. Open mouth exhale as you extend the weights back. Focus in on the extension, so the weight's going past your body. Open mouth. Feel your chest broad. Keep going. And if you need, take one weight at a time, one arm at a time. Challenge yourself to keep it moving. You could also go down to no weights. You got it. You choose the depth in your legs. Last 4. That's 3. 2, hold it back. On 1, hold it back, hold it back. Palms face in. So now squeeze the weights towards each other behind you. Pulse it in. Pulse, pulse. Focus on getting your arms straight. Extension through your arms. Broad chest. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest. Hinge forward. Set the weights down. Second round. Football runners. Feet as wide as your mat. Fast feet. Go. Arms can move if that feels right. You can move the length of your mat or you can stay in one place. Stay low in the legs, fast as you can get with the feet. I can feel my morning coffee. Broad chest, bend the knees. Last 4, look. Last feet, 3. Last 2. 1, top of your mat, weights in hand, chair pose, weights to chest. Hover your left foot. Step left foot back, crescent lunge. Lean forward, narrow back rows. Palms face in, it's down, pull back, down, pull back, down, pull. So a couple options. You could go one weight at a time. You could go no weights. You could drop down to your back knee. See if you can take it in a quality way. If you need to skip one, skip one. Challenge yourself to keep moving through in a way that allows you to continue. Open mouth, exhale. Feel the hinge at your right hip. So right hip draws back. Broad chest forward. Last 4. That's 3. 2, hold the weights back. On 1, hold the weights back. You're going to go out and in with the hands. So you go out, in, out, in, out, in. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. 1, weights to chest, lift up and open, warrior 2 legs, biceps, warrior 2 legs. Palms face forward, elbows pin into your front, shoulders back. Right knee, right toes point forward. You bend, you extend your arms, bend your elbows. Lower, lift. Option, add the leg. Down, up, down, up. Keep going. You could go just the weights. You could go one arm at a time. You could skip the arms, just do the legs. Keep moving. Yeah, you got it. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee, bend your elbows, and hold it. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. If you want, lift your right heel up. Shoulders back, bring your elbows a little bit away from your body. Breathe. Chest up, belly strong. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down, straighten your legs. Heels in, toes out. Weights come to your hips. Horse legs, rock it out a little side to side. I'll get low in the legs. Shoulders back, half lat pulls. Palms face forward. Pause in stillness before the move. Feel light grip on your weights, soften your elbows, broaden your chest and your shoulder blades back. Out with the hands, squeeze your elbows behind you. Extend it out, squeeze behind. Option, add the legs. It's down, lift. Broad chest. Feel the lightness of your hands, your grip on the weights. Feel the strength of your elbows squeezing behind your back. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. 1. Bend your knees. Weights at heart center. Hold it. Shoulders back. Okay, now bring your weights down to the floor. Bring them a little bit forward so you have some space in front of you. I'm going to just jump back slightly. Horse legs. Goalpost arms. Okay, so you got a little cardio intensity. It's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And you could go one leg at a time, or you can add the jump. Broad chest. Hold low in your legs. Squeeze your elbows towards each other rather than your palms. Steady gaze. Keep breathing. Last 4. 3. Soft feet. 2. 1. Horse legs. Hands on your thighs. Get a hold of your weights. Half flat pulls. Arms out. And just feel for a moment. Ready position. Arms out. Shoulders back. It's out. In. Out. In. Option with the legs. Down. Up. And you could go one arm at a time. Light grip on the weights. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Get low. Weights to chest. Press the weights together. Bring them a little bit forward. Shoulders back. Lower the weights down. Second round. Out and in. So give yourself enough space with the weights. Horse legs, goalpost arms. It's out, in, out, in. It doesn't matter how fast you go. Bend your knees. Light on your feet. Broad chest. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. And you can go one leg or both leg at a time. Lower the legs. Soften the feet. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Horse legs. Hands on your thighs. Create some pressure. Hands press down. Lift your chest up. Option to lift your heels for added lift, and then press with the hands, broad chest. Steady gaze, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, get a hold of your weights. Warrior 2, left foot forward. Weights at your side. Feet hip width distance. Squats, basic form, down and up. Go down, lift up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep going. So use this basic move to regulate your breathing. Open mouth exhale on the lift. Connect in with your form. Hips go back, so there's that hinge at your hips. Toes and knees point forward throughout the whole range. Now, however low you go, see if you can eliminate the pause at the bottom and the pause at the top, so it turns into more of a continuous motion. Broad chest, light grip on the weights, and feel the weights draw your shoulder blades down your back. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low, weights to chest. Weight in your right leg, hover your left foot, extend your left foot out wide, pulse it up, pulse, 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 pulse. You create the depth in your right leg, create the work through your left leg, press through your left foot. So your left leg is pulsing at the top, but it's also really strong throughout. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, weights at your side, down, up, down, up. It doesn't matter your depth. It doesn't matter your pace. Smooth out the transitions. So see if you can eliminate pause at the bottom, pause at the top. Move into continuous motion. Smooth and steady. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low. Weights at heart center. Hover your right foot. Feel the weight transfer into your left leg now. Right leg out wide. Pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep going. Feel the hinge at your left hip. Left knee, left toes point forward. And then there's action through the right foot. So you press through your right foot. So the right leg is strong as you pulse. Last 4. Steady gaze. 3. Broad chest. 2, 1. Right foot down. Hold it low. Shoulders back. Triceps. Bend at the elbows. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Keep going. Open mouth exhale as you extend, and you focus on getting the weights past your hips. Focus on the extension. Feel your chest broad throughout the whole range. Last 4, 3. You create the depth in your legs. 2. Hold it back on 1. Hold it back. Keep breathing. Now you're going to pulse up, squeeze in. Pulse up, squeeze in. Pulse up, squeeze. Up, squeeze. Last 4, 3. Broad chest. 2, 1. Weights to chest. Right foot hovers. Send it back. Crescent lunge. Lean forward. Reverse flies. So palms face in. Light in the elbows and wide in the elbows. So it's in, elbows wide. In, elbows wide. Open mouth exhale as you pull your elbows apart. Keep going. Draw your left hip back so you feel that hinge in your left hip. You could take this one arm at a time. You could lower your right knee. Challenge yourself to keep it moving. And as you feel this sensation build, connect in with it. Surrender to the intensity. Trust that you can hang with it. And if you need to skip one, you skip 1 or 2 and then get right back into it. It's like this practice of turning away from the choice ahead of time. And instead, surrender is right into the moment, trusting that you can hang with the intensity of it. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. Hold it out on 1. Simply hold. Elbows wide, shoulders back, broad chest. Breathe. Hinge at your left hip. Belly strong. Reach through your right heel or through your right knee. Hold it 4. That's 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest. Lift up. Open warrior 2. Left knee bends. Biceps. This time palms face in. So hammer style. It's down. Curl. Down. Curl. You can add the leg if you want. Down. Up. Down. Up. Keep going. So as you do this one, notice your left knee points forward as it tracks. And for me, I even have to like bring my left heel in slightly. Otherwise, my left knee kind of tracks inward. Just pay attention. Make it quality. Even if that means you go slower, your pace gets slower, that's okay. Open mouth exhale. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. And especially as the fatigue grows, intensifies, connect in with the quality of your movement. If your chest is kind of coming forward with the weights, brace against that. Last 4. 3. Last 2. 1. Bend your left knee, elbows bend, hold it, press to the outside edge of your right foot. Option to hover your left heel, bring your elbows a little away from your body, lift your chest, shoulders back, hold it. Breathe, more depth in your left leg. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel down, straighten your legs, heels in, toes out. Weights come to your hips, bend your knees, horse legs, rock it out side to side. All right, now get low in your legs, shoulders back. Bring your weights out in front of you. Press your hands or your weights together and create pressure here. So it's a lot of strength through the chest to press the weights together. And that strength in the chest also enables you to draw your shoulder blades back and down. We're going to pulse it side to side. So go to the left, straighten your right leg, pulse it to the left, switch sides to the right, pulse it right, to the left, pulse, to the right, pulse. Keep going. Now as you do this, you're targeting the inner thigh line, it's like low core strength. So as you move from side to side, focus in on digging your heels into the floor, and you create a pull like you'll drag your heels towards each other or like crumple up your mat underneath you. Keep breathing. Press your weights together. Last 4. Belly strong. Last 3. Last 2. You're going to eliminate the pulse next. Last 1. Side to side, no pulse. To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. Dig your heels in and feel that squeeze. Press your weights together. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Weights come down, out and ins. Horse legs, goalpost arms. Here we go. In, out, in, out, in, out. Both legs move, or you go one leg at a time. Bend in the knees, soften the feet. Chest up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Horse legs, weights in hand. Weights press together. Chest up. To the left, add the pulse. To the right, add the pulse. To the left, pulse. To the right, pulse. Left. Right. Keep going with the pulse. Heels dig. Chest up. So you create the effort in the inner thigh line with that squeeze. Heels dig. Last 4. Weights press. 3. Last 2. Eliminate the pulse on 1. It's left, right, left, right. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Back to center. Weights at your hips, shoulders back. Lift your chest. Optional, lift your heels. Hold it. Breathe. 4. Add some more depth in the legs. 3. Last 2. 1. Heels down, straighten your legs. Step your feet together. Top of your mat. Come down to hands and knees. Hands and knees. So we got some more glutes. Hands or forearms. Set up a weight in your left knee pit. Hover your left knee off the floor. Pause with the setup. Pull your belly in. So that helps a lot. What you want is to stabilize your spine. Squeeze the weight, or if you're doing no weight, simply spread your left toes and squeeze, flex into your knee. So you're gonna hover your left knee, broaden your chest forward, gaze down at your thumbs, up, down, up, down. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale as you lift it up. And it's a small movement, not that it's an easy movement by any means, but feel how much stability it takes to keep the rest of your body still as you move the leg. Broad chest forward. Slight tuck at the chin so the back of your neck is long. So you don't have to gaze forward. You can gaze down. Belly strong. Last 4, squeeze the weight or squeeze your knee pit. 3, 2, hold it up on 1, pulse it up. Pulse, pulse, belly strong. Pulse, pulse, especially with the pulse. It's a smaller move. Feel how still you can make the rest of your body. Broad chest. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover your left knee. Pause with the setup. Broad chest, shoulders back. Now go wide, squeeze in. Go wide, squeeze in. Wide, squeeze. Wide, squeeze. Wide, squeeze. Notice the work to keep the rest of your body still. Last 4. That's 3, 2. Hold it out. On 1, hold it out. Squeeze the weight. Pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee hovers. It's hover. Send it back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee down. Remove the weight. Shake it out. Other side. Right knee pit, hands or forearms. Hover your right knee. Hold with the setup. Broad chest. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck gets long. Pull your belly in. You hover it, lift it up. Hover, straight back. Hover, lift. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale as you lift. Squeeze the weight. Spread your right toes. Belly strong. Feel how still you can make the rest of your body as you move your right leg. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Shoulders back. Broad chest. Pulse, pulse. Pull your belly in. Pulse, pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee hovers. Hold the setup. Broad chest, shoulders back. Squeeze the weight. Go wide. Squeeze it in. Go wide. Squeeze. Spread your right toes. Bigger motion. Harder to hold the stability. See how still you can be in the rest of your body. Last 4. You got it. You got it. 3. Last 2. Hold it up on 1. Hold it up. Pulse it up. Pulse. 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 Last 4. 3, 2. Broad chest. 1. Hover your right knee at center. It's center. Lift up for 4. You got it. You got it. You got it. Last 3. Feel the sensation. Surrender to it. 2. Last 1. Right knee down. Remove the weights. Go onto your back. Plant your feet. Scoot your feet forward. Heels dig into the floor. Spread your toes. Interlace hands behind your legs. Or hands behind your head. Hands behind your head, not behind your legs. Elbows wide. Press your head into your hands. Breathe in. Exhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Keep going. Feel as if you're being lifted from the center of your chest. So not much changes in your head or your neck. Press your head into your hands. Dig your heels in, spread your toes. If you want lower in your core, scoot your heels forward another foot. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Hold it up. Simply hold. Press your head into your hands. So you get more support in your head and more work in your core to lift. Heels dig. Spread your toes. Now reach your arms forward. Pulse it up. Go. Pulse. 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 Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Hold it up. Hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands. Broad chest. Elbows. Up and down. Down. Lift. Full range. Allow the sensation to build in your front line. Final effort. Surrender to the challenge of it, to the intensity of it. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. On 1, hold it up. Head presses into your hands. Heels dig. Spread your toes. Hold 4, 3. Keep breathing. It's that lift from the center of your chest. 2. Pulses on 1. Arms forward. Palms face up. Go. Pulse. 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 Last 4. Hold it up in 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hands behind your head. Press your head into your hands. Down and up. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Stretch it out. Toes forward. Hands back. Breathe in. Open mouth. Exhale. Hug your knees into your chest. Squeeze your knees in. Press your hips down. Press your upper back down. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Pull your knee in. Stretch your outer left hip. Relax your left foot down. Press your upper back down into the floor. Hold it for a breath. And now eagle up your leg. So right leg goes all the way across your left. Drop your knees to the left. Twist to the right. Right arm out like a cactus arm. Turn your gaze towards the left to add a stretch to your right side chest. Easy exhales. Surrender to the lack of effort. Notice where you can turn away from forcing it. Back to center. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Pull your knee in. Stretch your outer left hip. Relax your right foot. Press your upper back down. Press the back of your head down. Feel stretching your outer left thigh. Continue the stretch. Eagle your leg. So you'll cross your left leg all the way over your right. Drop your knees to the right. Left arm out like a cactus arm. Turn your gaze towards the left to continue stretch through your left side chest. Easy breaths. It's intentionally a quick contrast, an intense contrast from the effort to turning away from it. Back to center. Knees squeeze into your chest. Press your hips down. Press your upper back down, the back of your head down. Feel the intensity of the active stretch through your back line. And Shavasana. Extend your legs out long. Palms face up. Feel the heaviness of your limbs. Close your eyes. Take a fuller breath. Exhale it out your mouth. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock forward and back along the length of your back. Make your way to a tall seat. Bring your hands together at heart center. Close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Acknowledge your practice. Sit up tall into the strength of your back. Now feel your breath flow steady and with ease. With your thumbs to the center of your forehead, honor the light and teacher in all things and in all experiences. Namaste.